Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. We're back in space and we're about to, well, we still have some time to burn through, but we're going to bring everybody down to Duna. Well, at least to Duna orbit. To Duna's orbit, I should say. So, we're going to go ahead and, I mean, we already have that there, but it'll give us, yeah, basically warping to this one, which is kind of nice. How's our signal strength doing? It's saying 100%. It's bridging across a bunch of places, but it's still doing it. Oh, 95, 94, 99, 92. Oh, either way, we're getting into we're way out at Duna's orbit, and it's still pretty stable. Yeah, we'll have plenty of control. All right. So then we are about to enter Duna's sphere of influence with the first satellite. We can cancel that, and we're there. We are now in Duna's sphere of influence. So that's beautiful. So this is the Kerbal Motion satellite. So we are going to be focus view on Ike. Well, I mean, that's something. Oh, can I not? Oh, it doesn't show them. That's annoying. So anyway, this is the Kerbal Motion satellite. We can get rid of that for a second, though. Kerbal Motion, and that is the blue one. So we're actually coming in pretty darn close to it. That's pretty cool. So, that's in 2 days. Yeah, plenty of time for this guy. Add a maneuver here. We can retrograde. Oh, let's look at the maneuver, though. See what we're doing. Yeah, tons of delta V to do this. Whoop. So it's going to cost a little upwards of 600. Let me see. Let's see if I can just... Duna? No. I would like to focus views. Focus my view on it, but I can't. Ah, there we go. Alright, so that gets us into orbit, but we're going to try to sweeten it up and make it, whoa, closer to correct. Just to get it kind of going, you know? Just to get it close, just so that there's less hassle later. Oh, not that way. That way. Good. And a little bit retrograde. Yeah, that's decent. That'll get us crossing there. We can correct, and get this guy into orbit. We can do all this now because we have, yeah, 47 days till the next one is there. 45 by the time we get here. This is in what, 2 days? Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Let's quick save. And warp to that next maneuver. Let's bring up our orbital info and maneuver planner just because I like having it. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and just let MechJeb do this. Because, hey, why not? It's not one that's a fine-tuned thing. It's pretty beefy as far as maneuvers go. Hopefully it'll get rotated there in time. If not, we can still easily... it's basically a retrograde burn for the most part. We can easily burn retrograde and make it just fine. Come on. Yeah, I should have added a control thingy here. That helps. One or two of them has it, and it helps a lot. But this guy, unfortunately, does not. So, trifle annoying. Yeah, we're past where we should have been burning, but we're not quite at the node itself yet, but we'll be fine. We'll be just fine. It'll still make it something close to this. Come on. Oh, fine. Abort. Remove. And there you go. We know it's going to cost something like 600, so this should be down to like 2,400 by the time we are done. Give or take. Do. Yeah, sweet. So this will get us taken care of. We're not going to do any of the actual science yet. We're going to wait until we get the scan. I think the Duna scan set, because that's the one that requires science stuff. So we're going to wait for that to do all those. And that'll be next episode. This one is just getting everybody into orbit. Alright, so that should be closing up fairly soon. There it is. And that's good. So it's not as clean as it could have been because we didn't use maneuver node, we just used retrograde. But it gets us into an orbit, and then we can correct things. So we're coming up on the descending node. Let's see. I'm not actually going to use it, but this will tell me what... Oh, nope, that's the wrong way. So it's going to be... It's going to be... Not this one. Yeah, it's going to be normal. We're actually going to burn normally. We're going to go ahead and just kick that on just a little bit, just so that we can maneuver a little bit. It's not doing too much to us. There we go. And now we can kick this up just a smidgen and get ourselves lined up. And at this point, it's basically just a simple satellite mission. Just get yourself in place, get the periapsis and apoapsis to be close, and you're good. Okay. I think that's as far as close as that's going to get. Yeah, we'll try lining it up. So then again, we're going to quick save because, hey, we're in orbit now. Whoa. Descending nodes there. So we are going to warp to there. Wow, a day? That's a big orbit. We're still pointing that way, so let's see. Now, will this still... 1, 0. Good. So we are on the same plane as the orbit. Now it's just about making things match. So let's see. Here to where it crosses. Ab maneuver. This way? Nope. This way. Oh, so slowly. Ever so gently. Boop. And a little bit of retrograde. That's pretty close there. A little bit more. Oh, that was the wrong one. A little bit more this way. Smidgen more. Yeah. Ah. Just using the mouse wheel here. There. We're going to go with that. 54. It's in 2 days. We're going to go ahead and point at the node. And we can physics warp because we got plenty of time till that node. Like I said, I kind of regret not adding the what's it called? The ring, the maneuver node. That ring, the thing. Good. All right. Time warping, physics warping. I mean, or not physics warping, just time warping. Ooh, are we maintaining signal? Okay, good. And nobody else is even close yet, right? No. Okay. Yeah, these two, they're going to be really close. That's going to be a little troublesome. I might have to get them in orbit, and then fine-tune things, which is fine. It's certainly doable. All right, and now letting MechJeb do its thing, and hopefully this satisfies that. Oh, we already got a couple messages for being, world's first, and yay, you're in orbit. Woohoo! We probably made some money. Yeah, we made some money. That's good. That's fine. And hopefully that is within acceptable... Yep, there it is. So let's check out our messages real quick. Satellite is successful for the contract. Recent accomplishment. Flyby, and we entered orbit, so that's some money there. And world's first, 240,000. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so this guy's there. He's stable. We're not going to even do anything else with him because why would we? Oh, next is the Andromeda, which is interesting that she's getting there first. I guess just, the way the orbital mechanics worked out. So let's quick save. And switch to the Andromeda. Alright. So now, for the Andromeda, we have to be very proactive and very careful because she maneuvers very slowly and her thrust to weight is very low. Thrust weight is very low. So, let's see. We're going to want to do that. Not that it matters. Yes. So, let's go ahead, though. And I just want to look at something here. Focus view. And our orbit still... Whoa, hi, Duna. Our orbit is still coming in decently. Okay, good. And then we need to add maneuver. I just want to see what it takes to get us... What does it take to get us into a Dunan orbit? Not even a good one, just to close it off. Not too bad. Probably about as much as the last one. About 600 some odd, 700 maybe. There, okay, so there we are in an orbit of Duna. It's not really what we want as far as the apoapsis. We want it to be circularized-ish. So... Oop, yeah, see? There. Ike encounter. Really easy to encounter here. Ike. Oh, good. So this will be close to 600. We'll still have 3,000 delta V left over for further maneuvering and stuff. Yeah, that's a good starting orbit there. I like it. I like it a lot. Can we add... Yes. Give me... Gosh, give me 10 minutes on that one. It's in 42 days. Still plenty of time. Good. Okay. So, that being said... can I... Is it... Quick save. Can I just... Oh, I was hoping I could click and, like, warp to this. But W means kill warp and the message. No, no, no. I want to actually do it. I want to warp to it. So we'll just warp to the SOI. Whoa. Oh, I think because we're time warping, it does weird things. Okay, so then once the warp, there we go. We don't want to go, we can get rid of that. And then as long as we warp it 50 times acceleration, we should be okay. Oop, are we in the... Yes, I think we are in the Dunan sphere of influence. Aha, yeah, and things went a wee bit screwy. Okay, so that maneuver, just send that right out the window. Oh my. Oh, RCS. It's okay, we have 2 days to correct things. Excuse me. Should be able to just push prograde and raise that up a bit. Oh, maybe not. Yes. See if something else is more useful though, shall we? Let's see. Pull it this way, does that pull us? Aha, that does. And that doesn't take much either. Beautiful. Okay, that's what we're going to look for. So that was radial out. Cool. So that's easy to do. And again, we're going to physics warp and let ourselves rotate around because the RCS is a little underpowered on this guy. Still have a lot of monopropellant though. I packed a lot of monopropellant on this guy. Alright, so then... Aha! There we go! There it is! And we should get an actual number on the periapsis. Moment... There we go. We're going to go for, oh, let's say 150, because we can fine-tune it now. Or 160. That'll be fine. And that should help make this a little less costly in terms of delta V. Ooh, come on. Clicks too much. Yeah, a little less costly. We want to get down to a similar... There we go. Yeah, 120. No, let's get it up. There we go. Okay, good. 160 and 170. I will take that. That is just fine. We're going to go ahead and point at the maneuver node. And physics warp, because that, that orientation will not change in the next few days. So we're coming into orbit around Duna, and the other one was way high, so it didn't matter. Duna does have a light atmosphere. I believe that atmosphere starts at... It should give me info here. Oh, orbital survey first. Interesting. Okay, well, fine then. Oh, Duna, there it is. Parameters. Sea level gravity, escape mass, area, atmospheric. Aha! Yes, at 50,000 meters, so 50 kilometers, the atmosphere is present. We're going to be up 100, 160, 170. We'll be way above that, so we don't have to worry about it. We can get rid of this. And honestly, at this point, we're here. We have 15 days. We're just going to... Well, first we're going to quick save in case something goes wrong. And we're going to actually let MechJeb do it. And there we go. Warp, warp, warp. Yeah, that's the one that's already in orbit. Good. Here we come. All right, Kerbals. Welcome to Duna. Oh, and I realized I could have done some science with the Andromeda, but like I said, I'm going to wait. And if I want to, maybe on our escape, when we're in a high Duna orbit, we can take things. Whoa. Must have been blocked by something. Interesting. Oh, we were blocked by Ike. Right. Oh, and that other one must not be a... It must be just a regular satellite. It's not a bouncing whatever. There you go. So we're a smidgen behind. But that's okay. We should be just fine. And here's the Andromeda. Burning retrograde to enter a Dunan orbit. What's your signal strength? 98. Yeah, you're fine. Alright, these guys, though, these two are making me nervous. That's going to take a lot of bounce between those two. But thankfully, with Kerbal Alarm Clock, it gives you a lot of flexibility, a lot of options to keep track of when you need to be where and doing what. Okay, so this is taking a while. So we're physics warping. It kind of gets rid of the contrails, though, or the burn trails, whatever they're called. Alright, so we should be... Yes, we are now in an orbit. Burning the last little bit to circularize-ish this orbit. Good enough for me. We're just going to hold... We're going to hold-ish our position, and we're in orbit. Hi guys, welcome. Welcome to Duna. All the Kerbals there are probably pretty excited. Yeah, they all have expressions of excitement there. Nice. Glad everyone is taking this so well. Oh, I got a lot of Kerbals here. Alright, so quick save. Good. We now have two ships in orbit around Duna, one higher satellite and the Andromeda. Ideally, I think for me, it would have been, get the Andromeda there last, but this way it's there early enough it can supervise the arrival of everything else. All right, so next one is the Winter Owl. We're going to go ahead and switch to that. All right, oh wow. The performance between this and the Andromeda is quite noticeable. Yeah. Anyway, so we are, which is this Winter Owl. So let's Duna focus view. Is that the other? Yeah, that's the other. That's you, right? Yes, that is the other orbit, and that's fine. We'll easily be able to reach that. We got tons of Delta V. I overestimated the Delta V for these guys. Even the Andromeda, I was worried it wouldn't have enough Delta V, but the one that I'm still a little cautious about is the Ike lander. having enough to orbit here and then get to there and then come back and land and stuff. But we'll see. If need be, we can always transfer some fuel across from the Andromeda to that. All right, so I'm not going to worry about making a thing here because it's going to float around. We saw that just happen with the Andromeda. But we can go ahead. Yeah, warp till the sphere of influence, and we'll see what's going to happen from there. Okay. Come on, a little faster. Alright, so we are now in a Duna orbit, and it actually, oh, that one stayed fairly true to where it was. Go ahead and add the maneuver, and we'll let MechJeb do, whoa, too much. We'll let MechJeb do its thing. That's 800, oh, wow, okay. Still, plenty of Delta V. Not even worried about it. And that is in 2 days and 1 hour. This guy's coming up in an hour, so we're going to add that maneuver node and give me 5-minute heading. All right, good. So that's set up. Next, of course, is, oh dear, ScanSat Ike. All right. Oh yeah. See, this one has the advanced reaction wheel module. That's what it is. This guy turns really well. A lot of others do not. All right, so we are just about to hit the sphere of influence. We're only an hour and some change away, so you know what? We'll just warp on our own. We can get rid of that. Oh, and you are Ike, yes. So that's, I have to keep that in mind. We have to generate an encounter with Ike, which shouldn't be terribly difficult, because Ike's got a pretty big, you know, area where it interacts with stuff. So let's see, can we focus on Duna? There we go. And so you're gonna pass in Ike's plane. Let's just see what we can make happen just by burning retrograde. Aha! There it is. So it's already going to get an encounter that's going to be decent. We got tons of Delta V, so we can get an equatorial Ike encounter here, and that'll be just fine. And this is only going to cost us, well, it's going to cost about the same, about what we expected. Cool. All right. Good. And that is in 2 days and 1 hour. This is in, okay, good. Give me 5 minutes. I'm sure there's a setting, but I don't know. Alarm. So those are going to be like 2 hours separate, or an hour and a half separate. That's doable though. So that one's there. This is Winter Owl. That's the next one. F5. Wait, no, don't disappear. Oh. There you are. Switch to that one. So yeah, this episode will get everything into orbit. Not necessarily their correct orbits even. Well, this one we should be able to. Oh, not if these are close. Well, let's get this one into an orbit, and then we'll go from there. So let's... Yeah. And at this point, let MechJeb do the work. And you're going to rotate really slowly, so physics warp. Plenty of time for that to happen, though. Oh, you can't see. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh, come on. There, and then MechJeb takes over and does warp on its own. As long as we maintain signal. Even if we don't have signal, yeah, we can bounce, Or we can just straight up use those guys to control it, but even when they're not... Yeah, signal strength is like 78%, so we have plenty of control to still manipulate this guy. And it looks like while we're doing this... Oh, close. That was this one, but I was using MacJeb, so... yeah. Anyway, we should be... Yeah, it looks like we'll be, you know, co-orbital with the Andromeda, so we'll be able to bounce, yeah, or they can take straight up control of it if they need to. Okay, that's a long burn. Go. And boom, we are in orbit. And this is like, yeah, that's a ways away. So we're gonna leave that guy. We'll come back and fix him later. For now though, we're gonna go to ScanSat Ike, which should be passing through the system somewhere. Where is he? There he is. I thought I was gonna have to, quick save. I thought I was gonna have to jump back to the tracking center just to find it. Alright, so that maneuver is there. Oh yeah, this will take the 2 maneuvers to get it into Ike's, sphere of influence. You rotate pretty well, right? Yeah, you do. So again, we'll let MacJeb do its thing and take care of us. These satellites ended up looking a little funny with those dishes down there. Oh well. Yep, and there it is. I mean, if you compare the two... Oh, geez, you really can't... see it. Yes, delete on close. Close alarm. Ike and Duna are there. It's a sizable planet. Or Ike is a sizable moon. Alright, and this is going to be the same type of thing here. Okay. Oh, right, this is to generate the encounter. Right. Okay, so let's go ahead and physics warp. Otherwise, this episode will take forever. A slingshot. Alright, let that happen. And that's gonna bring us down nice and close to the atmosphere, to the surface of Ike. Beautiful. Quick saving there. And then Ike, focus view on you. Oh, wow, that's a very parabolic thing there. So it won't take much to close it up. 14 meters per second. Nope, won't take much at all. I'm going to leave it like this because this is a ScanSat, so we're going to want it to be in polar or nearly polar. So we want to be higher to change that. Yes. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's like nothing. And we tell it to execute the next node. Yeah, plenty of delta V. I over to the delta V on this guy. Like I said, the one that I'm a little nervous about is the Ike lander. But I think we can make it work. So interesting. It's going to warp to there, and then it's going to auto warp. Oh, that's cool. I've never done that before with MacJeb. Let it auto warp through a sphere of influence. I never trusted it to do that. But it worked. Worked out just fine. Yeah. And this will take a short little burst from the drive. 2, 1, burn. There it is. Kaboom. All right. And this, of course, is 2 hours away. No, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll work on fine-tuning things in our next episode. Right now, we are going to switch to the Duna scan sat because it's about to enter Duna's sphere of influence. Although, quick save real quick. There we go. Switch to Duna scan sat, and that's going to be entering the Duna's sphere of influence in, you know, a day. Okay, warp. We can kill that. And we are now in Duna's sphere of influence. So, let's see. Ike. No. Ah. Oh, focusing on Ike is better. There we go. Alright, so this is coming across... Yeah, it's coming across nicely polar, just shy of polar, which is actually great for doing ScanSat. We're a little high, but that's okay. We'll still be able to do stuff with it. Boop, there we go. And that's decent. While we're here, though, we need this to do... this is a demagic mission. We need this to get to... Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to fine-tune it yet. I'm just going to get into an orbit that's, you know, roughly spherical or circularized. Yeah, and then from there, we'll set it up to complete the mission. Awesome. Okay. 2 days. Yes. Execute that next node. Yeah, and this one as well has the reaction wheel cylinder there. So this one turns pretty well, even with these big things. And these things are the ones that need to fire off and do their thing in the low orbit, whereas everything else is high orbit. And the ScanSat is definitely a high orbit thing. Alright, come on, MechJeff, there you go. Do your thing. Get us nice and polar. And we'll be able to see with the inclination. It shows 99, so it's a little past, 90. But that's great. You want it to be there-ish. It won't be a perfect ScanSat lineup, but it should do the job just as well. What's our signal strength? 78 at the lowest? Oh, that's great. Perhaps if I do this at Eve, I'll put slightly stronger antennas on these guys so that they can bounce better signals back to Kerbin. Alright, and there she goes, burning away. Long burn, so we're going to physics warp, get this guy into orbit, and then finally get the Ike lander into an orbit that is hopefully somewhat similar to the Andromeda, so there'll be as little maneuvering as possible. Excellent. All right. So now that guy's in orbit as well. Oh, we got a message earlier. What's this? First flyby of Ike escaped the influence of Duna and entered the orbit of Ike. Oh, so that was for the Ike ScanSat Ike. Cool. More monies, which is great. All right. So the last one is the Ike lander that's going to join the Andromeda in orbit around Duna. Real quick save. Because, and switch to that guy. Alright. Oh yeah, there's been a weird glitch. I don't know what happened, but there's a few where these rings that separate things have come detached and drifted. I don't know why. I think it's just a placement glitch. I don't think there was an update or anything, but it does this now. Doesn't harm the functionality of anything, but this is what happens. And yeah, good. You are back up there. All right, so we are going to be crossing into the sphere of influence in 6 days. 6 days. I don't know why I squeaked there. Let's go ahead and warp in. There we go. What's your signal strength? Pretty good. All right, so we are now in Duna orbit. No, I just want to focus you, and then Duna, there we go. All right, good. So, we're coming in there. Ooh, we're a little bit inclined. Okay, can we burn anti-normal? Just a smidgen, see what that does. Yeah, good. Even if it's on an inclined orbit with this guy, it's cool as long as it matches. Send this target, descending node, decreasing, good. So we can set it up now. That's awesome. And we're using minimal fuel. Minimal fuel. Okay, that's half a degree. That's just fine. And then if we, because I always forget which is which. Wow, we're way out there. Add a maneuver. Which does which? That pulls it out. And that was radial out. We want to be radial in then. Get rid of this. Just a smidgen, just to get our stuff matched up. Well, somewhat close. We're currently on opposite. Well, we don't know where we're going to be when we get there. We are going to want to end up matching orbits and docking with the Andromeda. Yeah. 760. So we're going to go for a 180. That way there's a little difference and we can catch up, or the Andromeda can catch up to this guy. Or we can drop down on them. Either way. Ooh. That's actually a close encounter right there. You know what? That might cap off this episode where we actually do beat up. That's a distinct possibility. Wow. And, oh, yes. And that's... Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we're going to be slightly ahead of it. It's going to be catching up to us. We'll retrograde, and yeah, we might be able to generate an encounter right now, which is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and add it over here. Retrograde. What does that do? Whoa. That's a funny orbit. Wow, that gets all kinds of 3D. Not what I want, though. Yeah, it's going to be expensive, but that's okay. What's that? 261? No. Ooh, yes. See, this is going to be 20 kilometers. And that's it getting ahead of me, though. So we're going to leave it. We're going to let it go to where it's about, like, there. And then we'll maybe let MechJeb figure it out after that. Wow. Talk about good timing. Quick save, excellent. Face the node. Execute next maneuver, which is basically going to point us to the node anyway. Yeah, I think we'll do that. This is probably a longer episode. I'm not running a timer or anything. It's probably a longer episode. But we're gonna go ahead and, since it's so close, we're gonna match orbits and hopefully dock with the Andromeda. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, that goes around real fast. Yeah, here we come. Wow. That's cool to match it up, you know, after being separated by so much. And now this. Yeah, okay. And look, fine-tune closest approach. I can just click create node and have it do it. That's beautiful. Okay, and again, longer burn, using a poodle so it's a little underpowered. We're going to let it go this way. Oh, good. Yes. So we'll be able to do this and still have the big orange tank. That'll give us plenty of fuel for doing stuff at Ike. It shouldn't be a problem to get to Ike anyway, I don't think. See, there's an encounter there already. So there's our encounter coming up in just a few minutes. Can I create a node to... Yes! Execute. Oh, we need to do it like now. That's fine. I'm trusting Mac Jab. It'll get us pretty close. We can always continue fine-tuning and come into orbit. I know I'm using Mac Jab a lot. It's a little bit cheaty, but you could manipulate, but why? Okay, good. How's the separation? 0.3 kilometers. Beautiful. And we're still, like, what, yeah, 0.7? Yeah, we're within a degree of each other, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and in 5 minutes, we're going to warp to there. Now we get to watch things. So there she is. 8 seconds at 0.3 kilometers. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and set ourselves retrograde, and we'll get ready for this. 0.3 in 92 seconds. Quick save again. Now things will slow down because it's drawing. Yeah, it's drawing the Andromeda, so the frame rate's going to suffer just a bit. And I'm starting to burn now just to bleed off some speed. So we're going to kill our relative velocity, or come close to killing it. Good. Now we'll point towards the target. That little ring sticking outside is kind of just obnoxious. It's kind of funny. It's like a little sight, you know, like on a gun. All right. So now we're going to burn toward it just a smidgen. Good. And in 5 minutes, we'll be there. Quick save again. Wow, lots of weird lighting, shadowy. Okay, it fixed itself, I guess. Okay. So now we... Eek. Slow ourselves down. Try to. Yeah, we can slow ourselves down. Oh, let's face our direction of... There we go. Alright. So now, we just translate. Nope, wrong thing. I can't tell what is doing what as far as controls here, though. Oh, I see. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so it's a little bit rotated. There we go. That's pushing us sideways there. Anyway, I'm going to dock off camera. You've seen docking maneuvers. I'll catch up with you guys in just a second as we're coming in for the final docking here with the Andromeda. See you in just a sec. Alright, we are coming in for the final docking now with the Andromeda, eventually, finally. It took us a bit. Yeah, we're coming in at a bit of an angle, but we should be hitting it pretty squarely, so we shouldn't have a problem attaching and sticking. You know, magnets will do their job. And the antenna should be okay. Yeah, everything should be okay. I don't think anything's going to get broken. We're going to quick save real quick, just in case. Just in case. So, whoa. That pushed us away already. Wow. Yeah, we should strike and get sucked in. There we go. Bouncy, bouncy. And it's going to oh so slowly swing us around. Yeah, actually pretty, a little bit aggressively. But we should have docking, complete docking of the Ike lander and the Andromeda. What's this? First rendezvous, construction first station, and first docking maneuver. Awesome. For world's first milestone. So, more money. Beautiful. Anyway, that was plenty long for one episode. Woo! Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like it, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, pass the word. I will catch you later.